HTC Vives. We do have a Pro, HTC Vive Pro over here. When we get to the other side, we'll go over that.
Yeah, so you take your headset, pop it on, and hop into an incredibly awesome virtual world.
We use a nice little pulley system here to keep the cable overhead, so you barely even realize that you have it. Instead of using wireless, we opted to go with that. It's a little cheaper. Don't have to worry about battery packs and getting them hooked on people.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of space. We tried to make this as open as possible so people can run around and not bump into each other.
A lot of troubleshooting tracking issues,
Exactly.
I'll tell you. I did a lot of messing around with tracking to make sure everything would track correctly and not have interference from everything else in this
Sean
open space.
and I both were early adopters in virtual reality.
Yeah.
I had gotten a developer kit of the Oculus earlier on.
I still remember that day when we tried it out with Elite Dangerous. It blew my mind.
I know. And so we both were playing around with VR a lot. We were trying to incorporate it into Creative Edge.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of struggles trying to get clients to wrap their minds around the idea of doing virtual reality for video.
Yes.
But hey, we had this expertise in virtual reality.
And we were just trying to pitch them 360 video at that point too, not
Exactly.
even just full 3D, not even really advanced VR stuff.
Right. So we decided, hey, let's maybe stop focusing on that and look at that ever budding VR arcade market. For us,
Yeah.
the closest one nearby was 2 hours away. So we weren't in an area that was overly saturated already. And we did some market research. We learned an entirely new trade because we've not done location-based entertainment or family entertainment venues before.
Yeah, exactly.
We've done video production. We've done service-based stuff. So this was a totally new thing for us.
Yeah.
And it's been a fun journey. It's a lot of learning. But in the entire process, we've been able to create our own brand, create something that's unique to the area, and unique, really, because there's really no virtual reality arcade standard model out there. Everybody else that's out there is trying to make up their own thing at the same time.
Yeah, even when it comes to licensing, the proper procedures for that, figuring that out. A lot of other things, and just standard practices for the type of arcade. Of course, we kind of do a throwback. Kind of look at ourselves as more of like a futuristic bowling alley kind of experience.
Yeah.
You want to get that kind of experience where you can sit down and relax, which is why the restaurant is great, having that, having our free-to-play arcade area that people can come and, if we're busy, when we are very busy, fortunately, we're very busy. It depends on how you look at it. Sometimes it feels unfortunate because they just want to break.
A lot of work.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. Hey, let's give you a tour. Let's show you the whole place. Hey, we'll talk and walk.
I can't do things like that.
You can chew some gum too if you need to. All right.
So if I fall down, I've been talking too much.
All right, so we have this kind of lounge area, gamer room that people can play some free games. We got board games, retro console games, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
This is just an area for people to hang out, have a good time.
We like to consider ourselves adult-oriented but family-friendly.
Exactly. So this way, this is where we started. This is where Creative Edge used to be our front office area, and then this turned into the first front area of the arcade. So we got our attendant desk. We've got our first set of booths over here.
The area we walked through used to be part of my office. Now
yeah.
it's much smaller. Sadly, it's still okay. It's still a nice
still
office. It's very messy. It used to be a lot messier with all the construction. I could barely even sit because of all the boxes, because they just all got tossed in here for that. But yeah.
All right.
So that's over.
These are the booths we were talking about. Now we also got some omnidirectional treadmills here. These are kind of fun because these let you walk and run in any direction in VR. So you can really just go full speed and not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
They're nice diversion, nice variation on the norm.
People always underestimate just how much work it is to walk and run around in an actual game. When you play games on on consoles or PCs and you're running all the time like that, it's just so unrealistic. And even people who are well used to that, you get tired pretty quick in these when you're running full out.
Yeah, our booths, people normally do like an hour in there. These people kind of max out at about 20 minutes because they get tired quick.
Yes.
But then our most intense station is this one right here. This is our racer / simulator. We got flight games.
Complete
Space
with
flight
throttle and
sims.
stick. And we got, of course, the gearbox there for racing.
And this is awesome. The seat moves as you're in VR. go over the bumps of the roads and everything like that. It's super fun.
And a force feedback wheel, of course, as well. So you get the full experience. It's amazing to be in like we have Eve Valkyrie on here for dogfighting in space. We also use project cars too. And on here for fun, since we can't sell it, but we have it here for ourselves, is Dirt Rally. That is so much fun to play on this. You crank up the settings and you get tossed around like a toddler in a popcorn machine. I've never done that.
Don't throw toddlers in popcorn machines, please.
I don't know where I came up with that
We do
analogy,
not
but it
endorse
works. Does
that
it?
action.
I don't know if it works.
So yeah, this area was kind of Jimmy's office space, and we said, "Hey Jimmy, you need to consolidate to a different room." I fortunately got to keep my office. So
Yeah,
Sean,
you got to keep
Sean
his.
showed you his. Mine's still a little bit messy.
Hey, if I show you
I'll let
mine, he's
you
going to
come
show
on
you
in.
his. There's a joke
You
there
can see
somewhere.
I've got a few knickknacks here and there. So this is where I try to get some work done occasionally. Let's give you the rest of the tour. Let's finish it off. We got one other
Yes, follow
area. When we were starting to have these fill up and those fill up, we needed to have more booths. So we